Hey guys, hey. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to day three of our challenge. I am
Girl. So this is day three, and a lot of things are happening. There's a lot of moving parts, and I can only say I can only um, be more mindful that things change, things happen. People's situation change from time to time, right? So I am joining you tonight, and I'm supposed to have two persons join me. Um, you know, in a few minutes. But I'll be here until they come on. Now, regrettably, um, the brother who was supposed to come on tonight, he cannot be here tonight because of some technical issues. So he's gonna be on tomorrow night instead. Hey, Pauline. Good night. Nice to see you. Good evening, rather. Nice to have you. Yes, so he's not going to be able to join us this evening because he's having some technical problems, but he says he will definitely be here tomorrow night. So I have Coach Becky from last night is joining us, and another person is joining us. So we'll wait until they come on. And while they're getting themselves together, because we had another person who was going to come on to fill in for Brother Rojo, but she canceled last minute too. So now, you know, we had to change plans, right? So I made a salad. I made a salad today, and it's I'm going to tell you what are the ingredients in it. But I am a large um, advocate of salad in a jar, which is a really beautiful way to store your salads. When you have your salads in a jar, you can put them in the refrigerator and they can literally stay there for a whole week, right? Or more because they're airtight. No air is getting inside of them for them to spoil. So this is something I used to teach in a program here on Facebook. Teach people to make different types of salads and place them in jars. So you could make fruit salad, you could make vegetable salad, you could make any kind of salad and place them in a jar, and they stay in your refrigerator for a whole week or more, sometimes up to a week and a half without getting spoiled. I think the thing that keeps them is because you're not opening them, so air is not getting in. So because they're in airtight jars, they stay fresh, right? When you take these out of the refrigerator to eat them, they will be just as fresh. You could try it if you think I'm lying. Find any jar and pick some salad, put it in there, cover it, and see if it doesn't stay fresh for at least a week. Challenge me on that one. All right. So what I have in my jar, uh, I tell you, I'm gonna give you a joke, and you you can laugh at this one, right? So I decided I'm doing this salad, and I'm just spontaneously putting it together, and that reminds us to plan, right? We should always plan our meals, plan whatever you're doing, because that's a huge part of your, meal, getting structured meals, and getting yourself in a frame of mind to really maximize your time and your nutrients and whatever else, right? You need to plan. So I just decided that I'm going to make a salad. And then spontaneously, I started to just grab ingredients from the kitchen and the refrigerator that I have that could make a salad, right? And I thought I was doing pretty well until I realized that, oh, I just put some beans in here and those beans are cooked, right? It's a raw salad, So we should not have beans in there, right? But you just didn't think about it, think it out enough. So I included beans in my salad. Now, if you're having an all raw salad, you shouldn't have beans in there, cooked beans. If you're having like a 80% salad, then that's fine. But if it is all raw, you do not put beans, right? What else did I have in here that I shouldn't have? I had nuts in here that were not raw nuts. So bear these things in mind. If you're having a raw salad, you can't have nuts that are processed, right? That are baked. You cannot have beans that are cooked. But what I do have in here is cauliflower, right? I cut up the cauliflower to make like something that looks more like rice. That will see the white pieces. That's the cauliflower. And tomato is in there as well. Tomato and spinach, raw spinach is there. Um, Purple onion is there. I have some sprouts, bean sprouts in here as well, and purple onion, right? And I also have some pak choy or bok choy with whatever name you know that as. That's also in it, and some 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 nuts, right? Oh, I think there's strawberry in there somewhere too, right? So that's what I have here, and I put some olive oil for dressing, so some olive oil and apple cider vinegar, right? So yeah, so that's my salad. So you could make your own salad dressing at home, and I did put a little bit of salt and some black pepper stuff on it, right? So you can make your own salad at home easily. But please remember, if you're going all raw, you can put cooked nuts. Could use raw nuts, and you cannot have beans that are cooked, right? The bean sprouts are lovely to eat, right? So you could stick with those, but unless you're doing like an 80% or 75% or something like that, you cannot include the beans. Okay? So that was kind of my experience today. I went to the supermarket, I bought some stuff. I still didn't put everything in here. I have to make another salad maybe tomorrow or the day after because now this I have two for tomorrow, one for each day. Okay. I'm still trying to finish my green juice that I made for lunch. So I'm not sure I will eat one of these tonight. If I don't, then I'll have them going into Friday. All right. So what have you guys been doing? Pauline, have you done anything? Do you want to um do you want to tell us how it's going for you, Pauline? Let me know. Yeah, Pauline, just let me know if you have been trying out the raw diet and how is that working for you? She said, yes, I have salad, which she's eating now. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Oh, she did send me a picture with her salad. That's lovely. Love that. Um, do you think you want to come on audio? I know you're not prepared to do no video, but do you want to come on audio? I'm gonna send you the link so you can join us on audio and talk a little bit about how this is working for you. How are you feeling? Yeah, she sent me a pretty nice. Oh, she said it doesn't make her feel hungry. All right, so just join. I just sent you the link, so you could just join us on audio and tell us yourself. You don't have to do video because I know you're not prepared because we didn't discuss that before. So that's the salad that she sent me. That's lovely. Okay, so we wait for Pauline to come on and tell us how this is working for her. This is a lovely salad. She has tomatoes, carrots. I could post it on the page. I could just post it so that you guys can see it. While we wait for her to join, device not connected, it's saying. So I'm waiting for her to sort out her technical issue here. And also, Coach Becky from last night is going to come on as well, and another guest, so that we could get into this discussion some more. So, guys, I'm going to play some music so you don't get bored. All righty. Where's the music? Where's the music? Where's the music? We're going to play some music until this. Until we start everybody out. Okay, Mr. Becky got on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking to my mom. I had to straighten something out.
Okay, so you're on
Yes.
live. You're on live right now, right? So it's okay.
Yes.
Just calm yourself down and get yourself together.
Okay.
That's okay. I was showing them my salads that I made this evening.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah, what's in it? What's in it?
yeah, so cauliflower, I kind of made it like, small pieces like rice.
Yes.
Right? And tomato, the small tomatoes, spinach, purple onions, sprouts, bean sprouts. So a little bit of pak choy is also in it. But
Awesome.
I made the mistake of putting 2 ingredients without thinking that they're not raw. So I thought that was a little bit funny. I added some nuts, which were already processed.
Yes.
They were baked. And I added the beans, which were already cooked. So.
Well, the good thing about it. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You first. The good thing about it is you realize it. You see, a lot of people wouldn't even realize it. You realize that they weren't, and it's okay. And don't feel guilty because you're eating it. I would eat that salad. You could be on the road with that salad,
Yeah.
Yes.
So I kind of think of this as if you were having like an 80% raw diet, then this would work.
Yes. 80% raw diet. And what dressing are you using?
Okay, so I just used apple cider vinegar and olive oil, a little bit of salt and black pepper, stuff like that. I made my own. I don't particularly go for dressing that is bought in the store.
Very good. It's full of chemicals. Well, that's why I asked you, what do you, because it's so, dressings are so fun to make. And if I see a dressing in the store, I'll look at it and say, no, I can do better than this, and put it in the blender. You can make so many nice dressings in the blender. French dressing with your tomatoes, apple cider vinegar, dates. You can use date syrup,
Right.
Yes.
So we need to explore some more of those. And so Pauline was trying to join, and I saw her twice come on, but she is having an issue with her phone. So Pauline, if you are hearing me, keep trying, but you're not coming through. I see that you're trying, but you're not coming through so that you can actually speak. So keep trying. Yeah. So Sister Becky, yeah, absolutely. We can explore more about dressing, different types of dressing.
Yes, yes.
So
That's awesome.
is the lady still planning to come on?
Yes, she said she should be coming on any minute, any second now. Huh?
Oh,
7:30.
okay.
She said she was going to come on. I think she's calling me now. Oh Lord, how do I
Maybe
do
she's
this?
having an issue joining. You can just mute yourself and go off camera and mute your camera, mute your phone, and answer her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while you are watching, we're trying to get two persons on board who wants to come on to speak. Pauline was joining to tell us how her diet is going for her so far, and Coach Becky is getting somebody else on here to talk a little as well. So just bear with us a minute, listen to the music, and enjoy yourselves. It's evening. It's time to relax. Kick your shoes off, grab a cup of tea or something, your juice, your green juice, and relax, right? So that we can have a great time. Are you done now, Coach
Yes,
Becky? Yeah. Is she having an issue
I think you
getting on?
muted me, right?
No, I didn't mute you. I'm hearing you.
I don't know why I can't hear you. Let me see.
Maybe you muted me.
I can't hear. I can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
And Namika's trying to get on, and I told her just click the link and follow the instructions.
Right, right, right. I see Pauline is also trying to get on, but I'm seeing her, but she cannot speak because it has a warning thing there, which means the connection is not established properly. You're muted, Auntie Becky. You're muted. Hi, Namika. Hello, hello. Nice to see you.
Hi, it's nice to see you as well. And am I saying it right, Coach Evadim?
Evadne.
Okay,
Right.
nice to meet you
You're
as
just a
well.
little bit low, though. We're not hearing you clearly.
All right, let me see if I can you hear me now? Hear
I'm
me better?
hearing you, but it's very low. All right, you know what? Let me turn off this music. It might be the problem here. Hold on, please. All right. Are you hearing me now? You're muted. Can you unmute yourself?
Me now?
Okay, now I'm hearing you.
I'm not sure what's going on. Sorry, this is my very first time on
That's
StreamYard.
okay.
First of many, I hope. But I don't. Can you hear me? Because I cannot hear you. I'm not sure
I
what's
am
going on
hearing
with my
you.
phone.
I'm
Okay.
not sure why we're not
Hey,
hearing each other.
Is
We're
it?
not
I
hearing.
hear you. Yeah, I hear you. And Namika is on
Okay,
now.
you're muted. I
Yeah.
can't hear you now.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
try to come back
She
in.
said she can hear me now. All right.
Yes.
So welcome, Pauline. We still not.
Okay.
Are you able to
Not
hear
sure.
anything, Pauline? We don't know
I'm gonna come
what's
out
good.
and go back in. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
let me try that.
Okay, great. Okay. All right.
Paul,
So
is
Paul,
Pauline on?
she is there, but obviously the connection didn't go through correctly. So there's like a warning thing above her thing. So
So I recommend log off and get back on. That's what I did. I
uh,
logged off and got right back on.
she did that a few times. Pauline, can you try again? Because
Try
I don't
the
think
mute
I don't
section.
think she can't speak because it's not allowing her.
No, but if she looks under her phone, it's a mute. It's a maybe she's muted.
No, she's not muted. If it was muted, it would show me that she's muted. It's not.
Oh, okay.
It says device not connected.
Okay, so maybe she can get on another device, like her
I
tablet or
Yeah. So Pauline, I don't know how you're gonna get around this, but try something else because I'm seeing that you are there, but you're not connected, so you could speak. All right. So Nemika is back. Thank you, Nemika. Are you hearing me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Right.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for jumping on at last minute.
Was
Yes,
that wonderful?
anything for Becky. She's amazing. She's a great supporter, and I'm always for anything that has to do with health and wellness and just supporting our community. So I'm happy to be here.
Oh, wonderful. I'm happy you're such a sport that you jumped on at the last minute to save the day and standing in the gap for each other. So
Yes.
let me
Yes.
can you just introduce yourself, tell us something about yourself. I start with Coach Becky since she was here before, so let's hear your tell us about what you do. Maybe you're reaching someone who wasn't here last night, Coach Becky. So go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Oh, you want me to start? And just
Yes,
oh, my
yes.
name is okay. My name is Becky, the Healthy Lady, and I am the founder of the Fabulous 50 Fitness Club. I also certify people in raw food. I have a coaching 6-month coaching program that I would love to have you involved.
Mhm.
And I also teach Zumba. And I teach right now. I'm currently teaching Zumba due to the pandemic on social media,
Right.
as well as Zoom. And I have my own private app for that as well. And I am having a raw and living food certification coming up in April, and that
Mhm.
will be virtual. So
Okay.
no mask is required, okay? But we're gonna have a great time, and we'll love to have you, join us in
Sure.
April.
Sure. 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 Wonderful. Namika, go
Hi,
ahead and
Grady.
introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
I happily share. My name is Namika from New York, and I am part of a phenomenal company with health and wellness. And my journey started at 225 pounds and in dire need to just, change some lifestyle changes. My cardiologist told me to lose 30 pounds. I attempt to do it the regular way, as most of us do with trainers, but I've come to realize that the start and the finish, it's the middle where we get lost, discouraged, and don't really meet our mark. So my friend, who's also a physician, she shared this wonderful company with me, and I went on to lose 44 pounds in 50 days. So me just
Ah.
being a Thank you. And then me just being the person that I am, I naturally share. That's how me and Becky even got to know each other. It's like great minds think alike.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I am now with the company as an independent distributor, and I'm sharing with others and helping them to do the same.
Oh, so how is that going for you?
It's It's going well because, and I mean, I'm not sure if this is the forum where I can say, all praises to God, but I must always include Him in everything that I do. For me, I've been able to help several people walk away from surgery. They were thinking about getting the gastric sleeve. They were thinking about doing like even a tummy tuck, and I told them, I said, hold on. Surgery is serious. Do it if necessary.
Yeah.
Let me help
Yeah.
you. And one of my, I'm so proud of her. One of my, we're called droppers. So one of my droppers who was dropping it really well as far as the release of her weight, she was 360.8 pounds, and through this program and with dedication, she lost 135 pounds in 3 days shy of 10 months. No surgery,
What?
moderate to no exercise. And she was able to also get off of her blood pressure medication. So I'm just excited. That's just one of my people, one of the members of our family. And I just call everyone's like family to me because I'm like, we do this together. If you should ever follow me on on Instagram, you'll see me there as Measure It with Mika. Because I'm like, let's do this together. That's always my thing. Just power in numbers. I believe iron sharpens iron. So I'm able to help people, and that's what I do now.
Oh, that sounds so exciting. I'm happy for you.
Yes.
Congratulations. So you focusing on helping people to regulate their the functions of their organs, literally, and to lose weight in the process.
Yes, because especially with pandemic, like we can all relate to that. We've been home most. If you're emotionally eat, I know I'm guilty of this, so I can just be completely transparent. So I feel each person to me is like I look at myself as a mirror. So I feel like I'm like there's never a place to be condemned. I'm here to help and to applaud you along your way. So Yes, I've been able to help people with weight and with it. And we don't give any medical claims at all. But I always tell everyone, try it for yourself. Tell me what your body says and share it with me so I can share it with everyone else. So that's how we pretty much do it. But yes, I'm grateful that I've been able to help in that space of health.
Wow. But is it not true that once you get on a real natural diet, you could lose the weight easily without any hassle?
Oh, you're asking me? I mean, I'm not gonna, absolutely, nutrition is key, always, right? But unfortunately, we don't always know that. If it's not taught to you, if it's not passed down to you, if you don't, sometimes you have to learn it by getting sick, right? So what I've learned from me and my personal experience, I had an acute backflow of the heart, where that just simply means that the valve of my heart wasn't closing while the blood flow. And that's when the cardiologist said to me, you have to make some changes. And I was doing my best to do so with a trainer. But, you get discouraged when you see like only after the 7 pounds, it's kind of like an uphill battle. And unfortunately, we are, the power of habit. If we don't already know that kind of life, some people revert right back. Like I know people personally that had challenges with their sugar, but yet would like fight themselves to walk past a Dunkin' Donuts. So when you're kind of like thinking in your head, habit rules. So if we don't take 21 days, which in our program, it is a 21-day, the first part is 21 days. That's how you break your habit. So I would definitely agree with you. Nutrition, natural, always. My parents are from the Caribbean, so like ITO food, as we know, AKA, I also call it gourmet food, high-end food, the way that we're supposed to eat. For some people are pricey. They figure they can't do it, or they don't know how to prepare the food because they just kind of know how to eat the way that they're accustomed to. So yeah,
Wow.
I agree.
Um, um, uh, Coach Becky, is that the same experience you have in your program? People just recover from some of their illnesses and they also lose a lot of weight?
Yes, absolutely. They discipline is the key. So I also teach mindset. And number one cause of diseases is it starts from your thinking. If you don't think you can get healed, you'll never be healed. If you don't think your business is going to prosper, you'll never prosper. And what I like, we all have something to bring to the table here. And if more people would learn to collaborate and work together, the world would be a lot much better. Yeah. Now, Namika, I will have a client, say I have a construction worker. A construction worker is going to tell me, now, Becky, I'm not going to be making all these juices. Green juices, I'm not going to do it because I don't have time to do it because I work 12 to 24 hours sometime a day. So what am I going to do? I'm going to send them to Namika and say, you need to buy the protein packs. You need to buy those, organic products that Namika has, because you can shake and go, and then at least get one meal, raw food meal in, but you'll still have a good quality product. You'll still have a good quality drink with you on the go when you take your 15-minute break or 20-minute break for construction. You see? Yeah. So we all need each other. Look at you. You have awesome organic teas. We need tea as well. And you still can have raw tea, and you can have raw tea in the summer, right here in New York, New Jersey, sun tea. Put it on your patio.
Right.
So we all need this. We need these,
Yeah, and it takes a village. It really takes a village. So we have to network, and we have to care for each other. Someone could fill in here, someone could fill in there. People have different needs. Different coaches have different expertise. So I'm doing wellness, but you know a lot of things that I don't know, and I may know a lot of things that you don't know, right?
Absolutely.
And it doesn't just limit us to coaching stuff. It could limit. It could be anything that I could help you with.
Well, look how much fun we had last night. With our brother Patrick. Now I bet you Patrick is gonna go get him some doubles.
Exactly. So that's wonderful. So, Namika, what are the stuff that you give your clients apart from telling them to eat, holistic foods?
Coach Everdeen, it's pretty much beside because food is first, right? But we customize each kid, so it's really not a cookie cutter program per person. Everyone's body's different, everyone's need is different, everyone has different situations. So based on a 15-minute consultation, we go over it. It's free, and you can ask me. It actually, to be honest, it goes over 15 minutes because I'm a giver. You ask me questions, I'm going to answer. I'm not going to go hold up 15 minutes. You got to go, right? So we do this intimate one-on-one, and they tell me, he or she would tell me like what's going on with them, what's their goals, what's their struggles, what have they tried thus far, and we unpack it together. And then once we make a kit customized to them, they're then brought into our community on Facebook, as well as with Dr. Michelle and I, our group on WhatsApp. It's a private, both communities are private, but ours is more intimate with the people that's like, they're sponsored from each other. I mean, that came in through the coach or through the distributor. So I pretty much tell them what they need. I let them know they don't have to do it alone. They have support. We have Zoom calls. We also have the Facebook. We also have the WhatsApp as well. And then they have me. You have my number. Use it whenever you want. Text me whenever you can. And we just keep in contact that way. And then they eat the food. They eat, drink, and lose. Simply as that. Eat the food.
Okay, so
yeah.
So it's not just processed food that you give them.
No, not at all. This is what I will share with you. Okay, so we're on a guideline, right? Through the part where we're releasing everything lean. So our proteins are lean proteins. We're doing lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, and grains. We're abstaining from fats, oils, and sugars. We're making sure we're drinking anywhere between 3/4 to a gallon of water a day. However, I have a client out of Florida. She's a nurse. She had open heart surgery. So she had like water retention. She kept on retaining water. Her body kept on making water. So she was on a therapy with her doctor. So she said, I would really love to do this because I want to lose weight. She was 283 at the time. And I said, well, you know what? You include your doctor during this journey. And then she was able to do it. He looked at it. He said yes. And she was able to do it with not doing 3/4 to a gallon, but she was able to do it with the amount of water, which was 2 bottles a day. So yes, we give
when you say 2 bottles per day, you mean gallons?
No. 2 like sports bottles, like 16 ounces. Yeah, 16 ounces. But that was her story. But on average, the more we drink, the more we shrink. So you make sure we're hydrated in between, and we're eating everything clean. We're not doing any Maggies. We're not doing any kind of mixed seasonings because it may have sugars or calories. I mean, in the moment, and then we can always come back to it after we've gotten to where we had to go. But in the moment, while we're taking the journey, it's what we eat: water, grains, fruits, lean protein, no sugars, no salts, no fats. So that's pretty much it. We lose a 1/2 pound to a pound a day.
Okay. So my program is no processed food, 0, zip, nothing that went into a factory, and all natural stuff, including carbohydrates. They can have potato, they can have pumpkin, just not a lot. You could have a potato because your body needs carbohydrate for energy. So we don't eliminate carbohydrates, we just limit the amount. And everything that's fresh, everything that's alive in terms of fruits and vegetables. And that's just it with exercise for the period that they're in the diet. So you guided through this, and typically within a month you should lose, like, if you're consistent with what you're doing and not cheating, you should lose at least 20 pounds, between 20 and 25 if you're exercising. So the least that anyone would lose within a month in that program, in my program, is around 15 if they're not exercising and not being consistent, but still doing it somewhat. They would lose at least 15 pounds. Yeah, so it is proven that if you're doing what you need to do, you can lose the weight pretty quickly. What about you, Sister Becky? What kind of results do you get?
I get great results with my when people try to when they're on my when they're on the weight loss program. But mine's is not just weight loss. My passion is healing. So my passion is target market is diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, people with issues, mentally, physically, HIV, hepatitis, and healing. I just love to see them be healed. Everyone to
Okay.
be healed, and that's my vision, to see the world healed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yes.
as people go through these things using just natural stuff, natural herbs, natural whatever, they start to have better bathroom experiences, their stomach
Mhm.
start to go down, their brains start to clear up, and
Yes.
their skin start to look better. The aging process is slowed down, right? So
Yes.
you will see
Yes.
all of these changes like within days, literally.
Absolutely.
True.
Is that your experience too, Namika?
Yes. Well, first I want to just say that thank you for this platform again. And everyone, like Becky said, we all put a piece to the puzzle in health. So every part matters with that. But to answer your question, yes, we call it without me saying the name of the company, pretty much it's a glow that we have, right? And we also we've experienced that whether you had weight to lose or not, because it's not only for weight. So I just want to make sure I also share that as well. It's just that we know that most infections, most things start in the stomach midsection. It can tell you how your heart
Yeah.
is. So we want
Mhm.
to make sure we always attack that, because if that's one of the things, you want to make sure you do that. And I know people, I'm not shaming anyone that may be on a panel or maybe a guest this evening viewing on surgery. I'm just saying that we're all saying that there's also alternatives, healthier alternatives than having to go underneath the knife with it. Because
Yeah.
I do have some clients who have went ahead, had the gastric sleeve, and unfortunately they lost 100 pounds but gained back 30. So they lost 70, and they don't know how to get from there. They come on
Wow.
board as a client, and they're able to then do that and then some. And now they understand the power of raw foods, the power of natural foods, the power of not we tell them you can't even eat processed food. We let them know that it's not a diet, it's more of a lifestyle. So it's
Mhm.
80% clean, more like 90% clean, and 10% whatever you choose. And then if you want to work out, you can after. But
Right.
on the program, you don't have to work out. Moderate 30-minute walks, leisures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do nothing excessive because your body's already working for you there.
And I encourage people to do, if you can't go out to exercise or you can't go to the gym, in the age of the pandemic, people don't want to go certain places.
Mm-hmm.
You can do jogging on the spot at home or just walking, just do
Yes.
those activities. You don't have to go out to some fancy thing and put on gym wear to exercise. You could just do it right in your house, right where you are. Just keep, marching on the spot or jogging or jumping or whatever you can do. Just do it for half an hour. And that's all that is required.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am so
Yes.
happy to have you ladies on tonight, right? To stand in the gap for for our brother. And I'm sure he's really appreciative that you guys were able to do this. But I'm gonna invite both of you. Becky, you're such an awesome, awesome support.
Yes,
I'm
she's
just gonna invite
amazing.
both of you to come back on Saturday for the finale. I'm just gonna create an event, create the link early so that you could share it with your network as well. So we could have more people on, and we could have, a big discussion about, just wellness, right? To close out this 5 days challenge. So awesome, awesome to have you guys. I'm sorry, Pauline, that you were not able to join. She said that it says something about the browser.
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure out a browser that works with StreamYard, Pauline, so that you can know how to join quickly. But we are sorry about that. Maybe you could join us on Saturday as well, so we could have a discussion with you because you've been following the diet, the raw diet, and surely you sent pictures and you have your own testimony that you want to share. She said her body feels so much different, just doing it for the few days. So
Nice.
I really would want to bring her in to talk about that. Do you ladies have anything to say in closing? Because I have another live that I have to do in like about 9 minutes.
Sure. I want to say thank you for this platform. I personally got certified by Becky for raw foods. It has changed my business, and it has changed even the way that I serve people with eating. So I want to say, Becky, thank you from my heart to yours. You know this. I want to say thank you, Coach Evadine. Thank you. I love this, and I hope that you do have me back. And I'm glad everything happens divinely for a reason. I believe in that. So I'm glad that I was able to share, to show up and share.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nice to have you. Coach Becky?
Yes, I just want to say this was awesome. It was great, and I'm so glad Namika was able to come on. Me and Namika go way back, you know. And as soon as I seen her in the setting, I won't say where, but I said, "You don't belong here." I never forget it, and we laugh about it today, because I've seen the entrepreneur in her. I seen, you can really, see things in people,
Yeah.
And I had just met her. I just looked. I never seen her in my life, and I said, "You don't belong here." And I knew she was an entrepreneur from day one that I met her.
You went on her job and told her that she doesn't belong there.
We both worked there together. We both worked at this facility together. Yes.
She could be so
much bigger. So anyway, yeah, I would like to encourage you to support her. The construction guys out there that do not want to, cut up and blend. And I recommend that you support her, okay? Because you still can get a raw food meal in and take her natural supplements, okay? Yeah. All natural, 100% natural. Mm-hmm. And also have a coach to, to support you. She is a coach now. She's a raw food chef, and it's, she can give you meal plans and so forth. So the men, especially the men, tap into her. Mika, how would people find you?
Yeah.
And Instagram, Facebook, and
yeah, you can find me on Instagram. It's Measure. I don't know if I can put it into the chat, but it's Measure It with Mika. Is this being recorded to share? Because then I can then say it again.
Yeah, you could put it in the public chat. You don't put it in the private. Put it in the public.
I have to put it in the public. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing I don't see a place for it. It's not. Okay.
All right.
Becky, can you put it in for me if you don't?
No, put it in the private. Then put everything in one message, and I'll just copy it and paste it in the public.
Thank you.
Awesome. My salad tastes nice, Becky. It tastes good. It actually tastes good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for Coach Namika to type her contact in the chat so I could share it so that, she did share it, so that I could. Oh, Namika, you got to put everything in one message.
Oh, no. I posted something. I'm here still typing. I apologize. This is my very first time. Do you see it?
Just your name came on.
Oh, I put my phone number as well as my IG handle.
Okay, so that one I got. So I'll copy this and post it in the public chat so everyone can have access to that, and they can contact you. And you said you're in New York?
Mm-hmm. I'm in New York.
Which borough?
And I'm in the beautiful borough of Brooklyn, but I love all boroughs. And Long Island as well. But my family, most of them are in Long Island, but I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. All right. No problem. Yeah. All right. Pauline said, sorry, I could not get on this time, but perhaps next time. Yeah. So Saturday, you could prepare for that, Pauline. Becky, you want to put your contact in here as well so that we could share it. It stays with the video. This is streamed to YouTube as well as Facebook. And you ladies, I'll send you the link so that you can share it with your network.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Becky jumped off. Becky, could you put your information there? Your
Yeah,
contact
can
so
you
I
hear
could
me?
share it? I'm hearing you now.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to say thank you so much, Coach Ivani. And I wanted to I just came up with this great idea, but I need your permission, and it's
Yeah.
something you can think about. I would like to have a Zumba class for all the coaches. Coaches,
Oh,
coaches, coaches. You,
okay.
Namika, every coach that you know, everyone, the ladies from Powerful Pioneers, and the men can join too, if you
All
ladies feel
right.
comfortable. They need to
I'm
do, because I
I'm
have so
down.
much information about this. Dancing is very good for
Mhm.
the natural endorphins, and it
I'm
really
I'm
boosts them.
I'm down for that. Which evening do you want to do that?
I was thinking about a Sunday, because some people go on Saturday, their Sabbaths on so Sunday Sunday at night.
At 9
No, at night, sundown.
at night. Yeah, but let me check what time I have available. I know I have a 105 birthday party. She's she's 105 years old, and we're
Wow,
having a birthday party
Oh,
for
that is
her.
beautiful.
that's all. Virtual,
Yes,
virtual.
Yeah, it's virtual. Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Um,
Is it family? If you don't mind me
yeah.
asking,
Yes.
that's a
Yes.
blessing.
Um,
That's beautiful. My
so
sorry, go ahead.
this is the 19th. So which day is the 19th? That's Saturday. So Sunday would be a go then, Becky.
Wonderful. Okay, what time will we do it?
You could do 7.
7, good for you, Mika?
7 on Saturday,
No, Sunday,
Sunday Eastern Standard Time, our time.
Yeah.
Eastern
Yeah, I
Standard Time.
think. Oh, I'm doing a Zoom at 8, but if it's at 7 and it goes on throughout I can do it. As long as it doesn't go
Yeah.
over. Yeah, that
Yeah.
should
No,
work.
we'll go.
You could also jump off when
Oh
it's your
yeah.
turn.
Okay,
All
sure.
Yes.
right. Yeah, so that's a date. So Sunday, let me put it in my calendar so I remember. Sunday, we're gonna have the big Zumba dance off.
Yes, yes. And I'll just have it, you know what? I won't charge, just donations, whoever's led to donate,
Hmm.
because just for the coaches.
Yeah.
So, so that's going
I
to
look forward
be
to it.
at what time?
We'll do it at 7 o'clock.
7 p.m. And you want this to
7
be live? You want this to
live.
be broad, going out to the public?
You said the
Yes.
name, right? Let me make sure I write it down as well.
Well, we
Okay.
only want it for coaches. We only want it for entrepreneurs. This is only for entrepreneurs.
Oh, okay. No, so
Coaches, like,
what I'm trying to get from you is, do you want me to broadcast it live like we're doing this now, or you just want a private?
you can't. No, I wouldn't broadcast. It's private.
All right.
Because if we broadcast it, people are could get on and lie and say they're,
Yeah,
entrepreneurs, and they're not.
that's true.
you
All
know?
right. Okay,
We work
okay.
in a spirit of integrity, so hopefully
Right.
this.
Because
All
you
right.
ladies are gonna tell one tells one. You ladies are gonna tell your clients, join
All
Becky's
right.
Zumba class.
Okay. All right.
That's genius.
So
You.
we could probably do it in one of my groups instead of public. There's
One of your
there's a
groups.
group
Okay.
there's a group that I could stream it to, instead
Okay.
of in the open public. So guys, if you want to get into that, you have to get into the group. So message me to find out what's the name of the group, or the link, so that we can admit you in the group. So we'll stream it in the group. All right. All right. Have a blessed night, ladies. I have to run now because my guest is probably waiting on me
Okay.
to start that
Okay.
other broadcast. So
Thank,
stay blessed. Have a good night. Really
thank you
appreciate
as
you
well.
guys being on.
Good night, Coach
Awesome.
Yvonne. Good night,
Good
Namika.
night.
Good night. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.